Today we are going to discuss about the carotenoids. Carotenoids are basically they are a terpenoid lipid. Carotenoids are basically the terpenoid lipids. They are composed of the isoprenoid units, as we have studied in zoology, like what are isoprenoid units and terpenoid. So basically carotenoids are the terpenoid lipids. They are composed of isoprenoid unit. Basically they act as a accessory pigments. Now what are accessory pigments? Basically there are two pigments, like necessary pigments as well as accessory pigments. Necessary pigments are basically like chlorophyll A, that is a necessary pigment, and accessory pigments are basically those pigments that are the helping pigments. We call accessory as a helping pigments. They are the helping pigments that helps in the chlorophyll B, for example, that is a accessory pigment. Similarly, that carotenoids are basically the accessory pigments, like the helping pigments, that they act as a accessory pigments that helps the to capture the light, and means the carotenoid, when the carotenoid captures the light, the carotenoid transfer that light energy to the chlorophyll B. First of all, it will transfer the light energy to the chlorophyll B, then chlorophyll B will transfer that light to the chlorophyll A. Means accessory pigments will transfer the light to the another accessory pigment, then another accessory pigment will transfer the light to the necessary pigment that will utilize that light. So basically if we talk about their color, they are red, orange and yellow pigment. These are basically the pigment, the red, orange and yellow pigment, that are carotenoids are made up of that three pigments, that colors, and basically they attract, for the pollination, they attract the insects, animals and birds for the pollination. The carotenoids basically attracts the insects, birds and animals for the pollination, and they also protect the chlorophyll molecules as well. They also protect the chlorophyll molecules, like from the high intensity of the light. That carotenoid will also protect the chlorophyll molecules from the high intensity of the light. They can be seen before the carotenoids can be seen before the falling of the leaves, like before the leaf falls. Basically there are two types of carotenoids, like it is distinguished, or we can say divided into two types. First is carotene and second is xanthophyll. As I said, it has like three pigments, red, orange and yellow pigments. So carotene is a red orange pigment. Carotene is basically a red orange pigment, and xanthophyll is basically yellow in color. That combinedly makes the carotenoid. So carotene is a red orange pigment, and the most we can say abundantly found carotene is the beta carotene. That is a beta carotene that is most abundantly found in the nature. And if we talk about the xanthophyll, the lutein is basically it is a form of a xanthophyll, that is it is a form of the xanthophyll that is most abundantly found in nature. So basically that is the difference between them, that it is the beta, here the beta carotene is the most abundantly found, and here xanthophyll, and it is yellow in color. So it is formed basically it is formed in the autumn season, like the leaves turns into the yellow color, that is all the xanthophyll actives in that we can say leaf. Chlorophyll basically becomes absent and the xanthophyll becomes active. So it is found in the autumn season.